Minimal spanning tree. A minimal spanning tree in a connected weighted graph is a spanning tree that has the smallest possible sum of weights of its edges. So if anybody absent in the last class, you learn what is a spanning tree means. Spanning tree. So what is a spanning tree means? A spanning tree is nothing but from the given graph we derive spanning tree which covers all vertices. A tree which covers the all vertices is called as a spanning tree. So to find spanning tree, yesterday we learned some methods how to find the spanning tree. For the given graph, we have to find the spanning tree. What is a spanning tree means? The tree which covers the all vertices. So now here, uh, for a given graph, there exist many spanning trees. For the given graph, there exist many spanning trees. So now what is a minimal spanning tree means? For example, to understand this is a one graph, okay? A, B, C, D. This weight is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is a 5. Suppose assume this is some 6. First, what is spanning tree means? The tree which covers all the vertices. So C, B. So now check it. It covers all the vertices. What is a edge? We will give edges some. For the edges we assign some value that are called weights. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. So now it is a spanning tree. What is a sum of all edges values? How much? 1 plus 2 plus 4. How much its value? 7. Somebody say, no, I can take spanning tree like this. For example, this is a one spanning tree for the given graph. A, B, C, D. So what is weight? 1, 2, 5. What are the edges values? 1, 2, 5. So now what is the sum of the values? 1 plus 2 plus 5. How much its value? 8. So for one spanning tree, the sum of possible weight is a 8 you are getting. For another spanning tree, what you are getting? Sum of possible weight is a 7 you are getting. If somebody take another spanning tree for the given graph only, for the given graph, there exist many spanning trees. Spanning tree is nothing but the which covers the a tree which covers the all vertices. So this is a first one. This also cover all the vertices. This also covers all the vertices. But when you take the value, when you take your edges values, you added here, you got 7. Here you got 8. If somebody take other, they got some other edge, some of the edges value. So in this all 7, 8, somebody may get 15, somebody may get 10. In this all this we have to find the smallest one. For example, I got 7, you got 8, some other person got 15, 10. Sum of the edges for the spanning tree. Which is the smallest one? 7 is the smallest one. So this is called as a minimal spanning tree. So the first one, this is called as a minimal spanning tree. That means for the given graph, how many spanning trees we will take and how many times we add all that, and in that we will check. It is a long process. I got 7, somebody got 8, somebody got 10, somebody got 15. I want minimal spanning tree is 7. So doing all the minimal spanning trees and adding all the edges, and then we have to decide which is a small, it takes long time. So to avoid such a process, we have the two main important methods. One is a prime algorithm, second is a Kruskal algorithm. Using these two algorithms, using these two algorithms, using these two algorithms, we will try to find the minimal spanning tree. So now, one more time I'm explaining. Given graph, if anybody absent in the last class, this is a given graph. For the given graph, you have to find the spanning tree. Spanning tree means a tree which covers all the vertices. So this is the first one covers all the vertices, second one all covers all the vertices. Therefore 1, 2 both are spanning trees only. For this edges you add some weights, edges you give assign some values. So when you assign some values from the given graph, here you are getting 7, you are getting 8. Some other spanning tree you may get 10, 15 like that. In that, what is the minimum? 7 is a minimum. So that this is a minimal spanning tree. So first one is a minimal spanning tree. So like that, how many spanning trees we will derive and we add all the sum of the edges, it take the long process. So to avoid that, we have the two important methods. Using that methods, we can find the minimal spanning tree. We can find the minimal spanning tree for the given graph. So this is a given graph. For the given graph, we will find the minimal spanning tree. A given graph ki minimal spanning tree ni manam rendu methods use chesi find out chesam. So first one is called as a Prim's algorithm. Prim's algorithm. Second is a Kruskal's algorithm. Kruskal's algorithm. Using these two algorithms, we can find the minimal spanning tree of the given graph. Okay. So now see the definition here one more time. A minimal spanning tree in a connected weighted graph. Weighted means when you add values to edges. Weighted graph is a spanning tree. Spanning tree means cover all the vertices that are the smallest possible sum of the weights. It want to be spanning tree. It want to be spanning tree, and sum of edges is a small value. Sum of edges is a small value you have to need. So two methods, Prim's algorithm, Kruskal algorithm, we will discuss detailing. So now first Prim's algorithm. First I'll try to explain by doing one problem. Then if you want, we can write its algorithm. Okay, Prim's algorithm. So for given graph, for example, wait a minute. A A B, next C, next F, F2, D, D2C, F2C, next G, next is a E. Okay, next D2E. Hello, mute yourself. I'm recording this class. Please mute by your side. So now 3, we are giving weights 3, 1, 6. Here one more 4, 4, 5. These are weights. Assigning values to edges. This is a 2. This is a 8. So now find minimal spanning. Find minimal spanning tree. Okay, by Prim's algorithm. By Prim's algorithm. So now, so what you have to do means, listen everyone. Solution. What is Prim's algorithm? We can discuss by this this problem. Listen carefully. Solution. Step 1. What you have to do means, you choose any vertex of your choice. In the Prim's algorithm, you can start with any vertex. So I'm choose A, vertex A. Okay. So then after choosing the vertex A, So what you have to do means, listen here everyone, after choosing the vertex A మీకు ఏనే కాదనుకుంటే B అనుకో. Suppose if you want know, I won't maintain the alphabetic order. If you want, I'll take the vertex B. Choose vertex B. You can choose any vertex. Next, write in that in some set. Totally, what are the vertices? You write them in the A, B, C, D, E, F. These are V set. You take another set V dash. So first B. Next, what you do means, in the second step, for the B vertex, which has a small weight edge, the B vertex which edge has a small weight, that edge you add. So when you come to the B vertex, you have the two edges incident to it. One is from C, B to C, one is from B to A. Which is a small edge, small weight? B to C is a small weight. So you can add B to C. So now what I'm doing means add B to C. So add edge B comma C, small one. So that is B C. What its weight? 1. Next, in the second step, what you do means, after getting BC edge, you again check. After getting BC edge, you again check for the B and C also. For both vertices, if which weight is a small, you add that edges. So when you come to the B, so listen here everyone, B to A. Listen carefully this one. You try to understand this carefully. This already we added. This edge we are added. Okay. Next, for B vertex, B to A, the weight is 3. B to F, the weight is how much? 4. Okay. B to A, the weight is a 3. B to F, the weight is a 4. Which is the smallest one? B to A is the smallest one. 3, 4. Smallest is a 3. So in the third step, you add another what? Another edge, which is the smallest value. B, C. So I'm adding A. So A has how much weight? 3 weight. Okay. So now in the new set, what you got? Vertices B comma C comma A. Okay. Next, like this, whatever the values will be there, whatever the smallest values, you have to add them one by one. So now next, in the fourth step, listen carefully. B, C, A added. Okay. This weight is 1, this weight is 3. So next what you do means, for A, listen carefully, for A or B you take anyone. If you want to take A or B or C, you add edges which has the smallest value. Okay. So now what I am doing means, for A, what is the smallest value? You everyone see carefully. You come B to, all edges you have to add the smallest values. B to F. B to F, for what are this for B to F? B to F is 4 is there. Okay. So now B to F. B to F is a 4. Okay. Now can I add C edge? If you add C edge, it forms the loop. It forms the loop. So you don't add. If you add A to F edge, it forms the loop. So you don't add. Next, when you come to this, after this one, you come to F. You come to F or C or A. First you add the smallest one. For the F, what is the smallest values here everyone? F2, F2E. F2E how much? Edge value 2. F2D how much edge value? 5. For F edge, F vertex, the edge value will be here 2. The edge value will be here 5. So which is the smallest one? 2 is the smallest one. So add it to this one. G. Okay, this you got 2. Next, after that, for the is covered all the vertices? No. Next, for F edge, next what is there? F2C is there. F2C how much weight? 4. Okay. Next, F2D. F2D how much? Is this edge is covered? No, D edge cover in the cover కాలేదు. So it will be 5. For example, you will say, ఒకసారి చూడండి. For example, no, why should I add like this? So I can add E to D. For example, here D edge is there. I can add E to D. E to D how much? 8 value. F to D how much? 5 value. So you add smallest one, 5. So what is all vertices are covered? A, B, C, D, E, F. All vertices are covered. So now it is a spanning tree which has a minimum weight. So now here minimum, which is spanning tree, minimum weight is, so minimum weight is, what is that? 3 plus 1, next plus 4 plus 5 plus 2. How much its value? 4 plus 1, 5, 10, 15. So minimum weight is a 15. So this is a Prim's algorithm to find the minimal spanning tree. You have any doubts?
No, sir.
You can, if you have any question, you may raise. Any questions? You think you just read once, and if you have any doubts, you can raise for 1 minute.
See.
Is there any doubt, anyone?
Sir, hello, sir.
So this I started with vertex B. So now, so for example, okay. So for example, the same problem, somebody say, no, I can start with vertex A. A. Suppose if we ask, suppose if you ask, we wait, this will be rough. So in the Prim's algorithm, you can start with any vertex, whereas in the Kruskal algorithm, it is not like that. How much you got your weight? 15. So now, if we see, so now, next what I'm doing is, suppose I'm starting with A, choose vertex A. The same, I'm starting with A. So when I started with A, V dash equal to A, some new set. Next what you have to do means, for A, what is the smallest edge value? A to B 3, A to E 6 is there. So which you have to add? A to B. So we have to add A to B. So how much its value? 3. So next adding A to B. For B, when you come to B, B to C is there, B to F is there. Next B to C, B to F. Which is the smallest value? B to C. So add B to C. 1. Okay. Next, after coming to C, next is here again B to F is B to F is 4 is there, C to F is 4 is there. You can choose any one. B to F is 4, C to F is also 4. So you can choose B to F. Next, When you come to F, F2D 5, weight is a 5, F2E is a weight 2. Okay, which is the smallest one? F2E. So add F2E. Okay, these are 2. Next, after that, next, this completed F. This completed about F. So now, when you come to F, F2D 5 units will be there, C2D 6 units will be there. So which is the smallest one? From F vertex, F2D distance 5 units, C2D is how much? 6 units. Which is the smallest one? 5. So you draw D, F2D 5 units. Okay, is all vertices covered? A, B, C, D, E, F. Now see the possible sum. Possible sum. What you got? 3 plus 1, 4 plus 5 plus 2. How much its value? 15. So whether you start with A or B, you got the same answer. So you remember, I'm explaining one more time. When you come to F vertex, listen here. You people may get doubt here later. So from F vertex, F2D 5 units will be there, C2D 6 units will be there. So you simply go for smallest one. So F2D, how much its value? 5 units. So like that, you choose all the small possible values and you have to draw. Each year you can go A, or it is not necessary that B went and not go for A. You can go for any one. You have to choose all them the smallest values. So this is about the Prim's algorithm. For the same thing, for the same problem, we will see the Kruskal algorithm.
BTF vertex బదులు C2F కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు కదా సార్?
C2 చెప్పండి. C2
BTF బదులు మనం C2F కూడా డ్రా చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా, దాని వాల్యూ కూడా 4 కదా.
ఎస్ నువ్వు C2F కూడా డ్రా చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నీకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది అనుకో, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లిజన్ హియర్.
ఓకే సార్.
See this one, everyone. Suppose some mute పెట్టుకోండి. Somebody is asking C2F is a 4, B2F is a 4, C2F is also 4. So you can choose C2F. Okay, 4. C2F is how much? 4. Next, when you come to F, what is the smallest one? 5, 2. Which is the smallest one? 2. Therefore, add edge A. It is a 2 value. Okay. A, B, C, F, A. You have to cover D. When you go for F2D, F2D 5 units, C2D 6 units. Which is the smallest one? F2D. Check it. How much total value? 15 only, no? If you take C2F also, how much total value? 15 only. So like that, you have to see all the smallest values. Now, if you have any more doubts, for example, the Kruskal algorithm, this Prim's algorithm, only we have the 5 minutes time. We see one more small problem. Then I'll go for next. Manaku 4 minutes time undi. After that, again you have to rejoin. I'll explain Kruskal algorithm. For example, there is one problem, one more Prim's algorithm. For example, the diagram is like this: B, next D, next A, next C. Next. Actually, won't give multiple edges. Suppose in the exam we given like this multiple edge loop. This is a loop, so you no worry about like this. Exam లో ఇలా ఇవ్వడు. ఒకవేళ సపోజ్ ఇస్తే మాత్రం ఏం చేయాలో చూడండి. 11, if the exam is given diagram like this and asking minimal spanning tree, what you have to do? So here, for example, Prim's algorithm find the minimal spanning tree for this one. In the exam, if you ask like this, first what you have to do means you have to remove the self loops and multiple edges. First, for the given problem, you have to remove the multiple edges. Next, self loops. Here, self loop 4. D to D, how much edge? 4. Here, A to A, how much? 8. So you have to remove all that. So here, 11. I'm removing this. I'm removing this. This also I'm removing. Next, this value 5. Next, C, D. Okay. 10, 11. Which is the smallest one? 10. So you take 10. Next, 5. Next, this 4. This value will be 4. This is a B. So now you can choose from any vertex. For example, I'm choosing with B. B I'm choosing. B2, B2D, B25. Which is the smallest one? B2D, B2A. Which is the smallest one? B2A. How much its value? 5. What is all? Next, A to C. How much its value? A to C 10. B to C 4. Which is the smallest one? B to C. B to C smallest one 4. Okay, next C to D 5, B to D 11. Which is smallest one? C to D. So what is its value? 5 plus is all vertices covered. A, B, C. This is what is the D? A, B, C, D all covered. So what its value? 5 plus 5 plus 4. How much its value? 14. Okay, like this you have to do. Now the meeting will close within 1 minute. Everyone want to rejoin again. If you want one more time, this is a less than minute lo close అయిపోతుంది. First select B. Okay, B to A 5, B to D 11. So B to A. Okay, 5. Next, B to C 4, B to A 10. So choose B to C. B to D 11, C to 5, C to D 5. So choose C to D. So what is value? 5, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 plus 4, 14. This is a minimal spanning tree, possible sum. So now the meeting will close less than 1 minute. So again you rejoin, then we'll discuss the Kruskal algorithm. Kruskal algorithm is a compared to this one little bit easy. If you have any doubts, you can raise.